This is Carrie and Cassie. And I'm Kayla Chemicella, and I'm talking about my experience at Dayglow. I woke up on a Saturday morning at my brother Phil's house. I was staying there for the weekend with my boyfriend because my brother was at a wedding in Tampa, Florida, and I had to take care of his puppy. It was nice to pretend to have my own house for a weekend, but today was even better than usual. That's because today I was going to Dayglow. It all started a week previously when I got a text from a promoter asking if I would hand out flyers at the show. If I did this, I was given a free ticket, which I was absolutely on board for. The rest of my week, my friends and I were thinking of nothing but Dayglow, and it seemed like the week had turned into a month. The day had finally arrived, and I was so excited. For anyone who doesn't know what Dayglow is, it's known as the biggest paint party in the world. It's basically a huge rave with paint cannons that shoot out over the crowd throughout the entire show. They play all dubstep music, and everyone just dances and goes crazy. We had to be at the show a half hour early and hand out flyers to the crowd in line. When we pulled up, all you could see were hundreds of people wearing all white waiting to get paint sprayed all over them. At first, I was not sure what to expect about handing out flyers, but it turned out to be a lot of fun. People at shows are always extremely nice and friendly. Walking through the crowd, I got to see many strange people that were dressed in the craziest outfits. There were people in full spandex bodysuits, to girls wearing butterfly wings, and guys wearing penguin masks. After handing out about 500 flyers for a half hour, it was finally time that we could go into the show. By this time, the show had just started and everyone was trying to get as close to the stage as possible. Somehow my friends and I managed to get really close to the stage where we could almost touch it. Everyone was jumping, screaming, and dancing. The performers were about to shoot the paint cannons. So I got onto my boyfriend's shoulders so the people on stage would be sure to shoot me with neon-colored paint. The show is an outside show at Festival Pier, and about an hour into it, it started to pour. Most people don't enjoy the rain, but in this case, it was awesome. The rain made the show so much more wild and made everyone go even more crazy. Everyone was soaked, including myself, which made the 2 hours I spent curling my hair a complete waste of time. But it was okay because it was worth it. A little later, we decided to take a break from dancing to go relax in the tent. The tent is a huge spot for everyone to just chill in. We didn't realize how cold it was until we stepped out from the middle of the crowd into the cold air. After being soaked from the rain and paint, the air felt freezing. The tent was a little bit warmer, but not much. As we sat down, I noticed the medical corner was packed, which meant a lot of people were being sent to the hospital. It's usually pretty normal to see someone pass out or having a seizure at a show, as awful as that sounds. But I've never seen the medical center as packed as it was at Dayglow. Sadly, people take a lot of drugs at these types of shows, and some people overdo it and end up in the medical center. It was obvious that the security and medical people were overwhelmed after they started lining up a ton of stretchers. It was sad, but the concert never stopped. We went back into the crowd to keep warm and to continue to rage. When the show ended, we had to stand by the gate and the exit to hand out the rest of the flyers for the after party, which is basically just another show. It was fun to see everyone come out covered in paint and ready for the after party. This was by far the best experience of my life.